Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In the spirit of the new year and getting things nice and organized, we're gonna start again with the junk table because, as you know, this is a recurring problem area for me. I want to get this nice and cleaned off because I actually have an organizer thing I got at IKEA, like a little drawer system to put some of my craft stuff in. So if I can get this cleaned off, then I can actually use this table to like organize my stuff before I put it in the drawers, and also maybe have a space to actually work on the item to put it together because it's from IKEA, so it's going to be a little bit. But as you can see, there's a little room for improvement here, so I actually have room to work on stuff. Plus, I'm just sick of looking at it. So we're gonna work on that now. And then I did take some pictures. I'll insert them here in a bit. And then you can see kind of like the before images of what the craft area looked like. The drawer system's not bad. It's just the drawers are deep, and the problem is there's only 3 of them. So I'm kind of just shoving all my like miscellaneous craft stuff just in each drawer. And the problem is if I need to find something specific, it's kind of difficult because it's all clumped into one drawer, like a junk drawer. So I found this, let me see, what is it called? Helmer. It is kind of like what I have for, it's actually what I have for my vanity area, where it has multiple drawers and they're a little thinner. But the thing is, I can put like, let's see, these are all my paints. This is like all stickers or something like that. That way it makes it a little more organized if I'm trying to look for a specific craft type item. So that's gonna be the goal today, to work on that. And let's get started. Alright, so we're back. So I pulled all the stuff that was from the other drawer, and I did that so that our next step is looking through all this stuff here. Here we go. So you can see I've got like this deep of a drawer just full of miscellaneous stuff. So my goal was just to get the desktop cleaned off, and then at that point I could actually get in here to organize it a little bit better. So we're gonna just start with this drawer here. I'm gonna try to find, oh, and then this has to go in there too. So try to find some sort of way to figure out what these are and what to do with them. So this is just like, day 100 of my video. I am still working on this piece of IKEA furniture. I am now wondering if that $70 was labor charge, because I am struggling so hard right now. First off, so some of the little clips, the holes weren't wide enough, like it was completely flat, and you're supposed to slide a piece of metal in between. So you can see that this wouldn't be successful. So I had to have some husband help to come here and get some tools to actually bend the metal out for me without breaking it, because I'm super clumsy and I will end up breaking stuff. So, and accident prone. So I had him help me with that on like 2 rods that I needed help with. And then, so got almost all the way done to the point where like right now I'm just doing the drawers, and I figured you didn't want to see that over and over again. But got that far, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, we're getting somewhere. Just got to keep repeating the drawers over and over again. Shouldn't be that bad, right? I like put one of the drawers on and I'm like, okay, I feel like something's wrong here. Like, why is the drawer like all the way on the 2nd level? Yeah. Realized that there was 2 bars that were separate and different than the other bars, and it said to like, it didn't really say anything specific about those bars at the time in the instructions. It was like, only use these bars, right? So I kind of put those to the side, not thinking about them. And then there's like papers and stuff in the floor, so they kind of got covered. Went through the whole thing, put the top on, the back on, like the legs, the wheels, everything. Get to the end, realize 2 of the rods aren't on there, which is like the part you slide the drawers on. So I'm like, whoops, okay. So I'm like, am I gonna have to take the top back off? Because everything has been literally a pain in the butt. Like every single step has been awful. So I'm like, am I gonna have to take off like 2 pieces of this and then restart? Because if I do, I'm gonna just scream. So I thought that was what was gonna happen. I managed to be able to put it back on. It's a miracle. I had to do a lot of like muscle work to get it like to bend the metal just enough to slide it in. So I'm super annoyed right now. And then after all that, I was like, you know what? I'm just freaking getting out of the floor because my butt hurts, because I've been in the floor for literally what feels like hours, possibly days. I don't even know. Time is just going by because of the fact that this is taking forever. So, yeah. So we've got 2 drawers done. I got 4 more drawers to assemble, put the handles on, and then we're done. Oh my God, back you guys. So I get down to the last drawer. I feel like this is completely like an IKEA, instead of a hack video, it's more like an IKEA fail video. So just having a good time over here. So I got down to the last drawer and I realized that one of the screws is supposed to be flat for the handle versus one that's pointy. So at some point I used the wrong screw, don't know where. It's got wheels and it's rolling around and it hasn't fallen apart yet, so I think we're good. And then the last one, I was like, you know what, I don't have another screw to replace this, so we're just shoving this crap in and calling it a day. How many times, it's not like someone's gonna hang on the handle, you know what I mean? Like, it's just lightly pulling it out, it's got another screw in it. We're going with it, okay? I can't handle any more flubs today, so we're gonna go ahead and put stuff in the drawers now and then see where we're at. Let me go ahead and let me detach you and I'll show you what we got. So this is what the system looks like once it's assembled. It's pretty narrow, which I like, and the drawers are like maybe 1.5 inches deep or so. Pretty deep. I mean, deep wise this way, but like as far as height wise here, they're not super bad. So that's kind of nice. Let me get the camera to focus in there. Thank you. So that's what we're working with space-wise, and you get 6 drawers. It's got a little place here to put the handle or the labels. It comes with some paper labels, and you stick them in here, but they don't stay real well. So what I've decided to do is to get old label maker out and then make some labels for what's going to be in the drawers. So I'm going to be doing that now. Let me go ahead and get you set up, and then we'll go through each drawer and then see what fits. I'm trying to get everything nice and organized in here. I have some extra like little bins and things that we can do to like divide up the drawers. Alright, so here you guys go. I'm just going to show you what we as in I did here. So my paints were kind of like all just dumped in here. They you can't stand them up because the drawer is not quite deep enough. So what I ended up doing is making like little boundaries for them. That way I can have my colors divided up. Like that way if I'm looking for a green, I have a green bin. Like this is with reds and pinks, purple, yellow, orange. Over here is just the blues. These ones are golds. Actually, I'm gonna toss. That one won't fit in there. But I have one extra metallic gold paint. These ones here are kind of your neutrals, like white, black, etc. and a cream color. So I divided it up that way, and I have gold leaf that I just stuck in here. So I'm doing that for this drawer, and then I still have some paints that are left over that are kind of like in big tubes. So those are gonna go in the final drawer. And then I might put some of the miscellaneous stuff that just didn't have a home in that. And my little spray paints, those are kind of tall, so I'm going to put those over there on that bookcase over there. So that's where we're at the moment. So I just wanted you to see how I did this. These little things right here are from IKEA as well. I had some of those at my house that were left over. So basically what you do is I just measured it out. They come in big strips like this. You just cut in the little dividers right here, and they're too tall for the drawer, so I ended up cutting like maybe a ½ an inch off of this one. That way it would sit flat. And then to make it, because they're kind of curved because they were hidden in a drawer, to make them sit a little bit better, I just taped one edge to the bottom of the drawer and then the other edge to the piece. That way it would stay kind of leveled there. So that's how I did that. And these are pretty cheap. I think maybe these are like $1 or something for a whole roll of these. So I have those extra in the closet there. And then I just did that so it would keep everything kind of nice and orderly, because the way it was gonna look in here was just, it was gonna be like in a drawer, just paint on paint. So I figured at least if I have the colors divided up a little bit, it'll be easier to find what I need specifically for the project I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and label this bin, then we'll get into the next one.